welcome back to Yarning at the Homestead. My name is Tammy and I am Gracie's Goodies on Instagram, and I will put it down in the down bar, and TammyG on Ravelry if you'd like to look me up in other places. So welcome to a very bright and sunny day here in Connecticut. Yesterday it snowed. We got about 4 inches, and today it's going to melt all the way. It's going to melt all the way. So welcome, and thank you for stopping by again. This is episode 9, I believe, of Yarning at the Homestead. And I'm excited that I seem to have 20 subscribers now. Woohoo! I've doubled my subscribers in like a week and a half. Woohoo! That's very cool. I'm very excited about that. 20 is 20. So I have one finished object. Well, really 2 finished objects. They go together though. And then I have several whips. And then I don't have a stash acquisition because I'm trying not to acquisition stash right now. One, financially, I really can't be spending the money. Although I will say that if something were to catch my eye and I'll be like, oh my gosh, yes, I want that. I may end up purchasing. And we did get the stimulus check. So although it's gone really for mortgages and bills, there may be some stash coming my way from that too. We're deciding right now, but I am doing some deep stash diving, so I might be bringing out some stash that I had that I totally forgotten about and just like reintroduce it because, you know, to see, hey, what can I do with this? So I do have one of those. Okay, so let's get to finished objects. So finished objects, I have 3 former students who are having their first babies. And one actually is not a former student. He's not my student. He's a former student of our building, and his sister worked as a paraprofessional in our building, and his mom worked in the building. I can't remember what capacity, but I know his mom was around a lot. And I've run into him several times over the years. He was dating a former student of mine, but he has now married. He's married someone else, and they just had their first baby. And so congratulations to them. And he's a sci-fi fantasy geek too. And in fact, the last time I think I ran into him was probably about 3 years ago at Walking Dead convention in Boston. So I had messaged him and asked him, you know, if I were to make these things, would his wife let the baby wear them? And he's like, sure. So the thing I asked him about was this. A baby Yoda hat. So yes, I made them a baby Yoda hat. So there's a baby Yoda hat. I'm not going to embroider it or anything like that because I think it's just cute on it. And then I decided, so this pattern is actually from Wise One Beanie by Elizabeth Rogosh. And the pattern is free if you go to her blog website. And so that's what I did it from. So I mainly wanted to use that because I just need the numbers. So I made 3 to 6 month size. And then I just used a picture and I made a Yoda wand. So a little baby can have a Yoda wand. It's kind of long and I'm not sure if it's too long because it is kind of floppy. But I didn't want to stuff it too much. And I wanted it long because the wands themselves, I'm calling it a wand. Oh my goodness, can I even call myself a fan? A lightsaber, so Yoda's lightsaber. So I made a Yoda lightsaber. And yeah, I think it's pretty cool. And I just made it by looking at the pictures of his lightsaber. And I was going to go more detailed and put like the little edgings here for black. So it looks like his grip, but I'm just like, yeah, no, that's not going to happen. And I'm thinking of actually also making them a zombie hat. So I have to think about that. So that's my finished. That's what I finished this week. I'm still working on the week Krya for one of my other students. So it's gotten a little bit farther. I'm going to be putting in the second button now, the second buttonhole, and it goes this way. So this is the outer. So I am enjoying this tremendously. This is an interesting construction, very interesting construction. And yeah, I'm enjoying it. So again, I don't think I said last time, this is Dirty Water Dye Works. That's the yarn, Dirty Water Dye Works. I'm not sure what its composition is. I don't have the tag in here. Oh, and I didn't say I made the Yoda hat out of Cascade Yarns Superwash, 220 Superwash. Now, I don't buy Cascade yarns any longer, but I happen to have a lot of Cascade yarns in my stash because of amigurumis. So I do make a lot of amigurumi, and so I do have a lot of Cascade yarn in my stash. Sorry, distracted for a minute. So yeah, so I'm just using it up. So I'm thinking I have enough here. The zombie hat is green, but like most Walking Dead zombies are not green, they're gray. So I may use gray. I do have this gray here, which also is a Cascade Yarns. And then I have another gray that's a darker gray. That is, I believe, a Plymouth yarn. So those are done. And then that. So what else have I been working on? I did some heels. So my first Patton's rag blue sock is down. It's at toes. I have to start decreasing for the toes now. So that is there. So that's what I was working on this week. And then I got heel done on this one yesterday. So I did the heel on this. I absolutely love this yarn. I don't believe she is dyeing anymore. I have one other pair of socks that I've made by her, and it is Manic Pixie Dream. So Manic Pixie Dream yarn. There we go. And this is Cloudy with a Chance of Rain. It's a, what is the composition? It's an 80-20, but it's just, I don't know, it's just so soft. And it's bouncy. It's like a thicker sock yarn than some of the other sock yarns I have. And I don't know. I'm not that great at all of that. So that's mainly what I've been working on. I also have put in some time on my Me Too. So it's gotten a little farther than the cuff. Not much farther, but a little farther. And I want to say that is all. I grabbed some bags, but I'm not sure. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna focus on once I finish the Krya and the zombie hat. I'll be working and finishing this. So I want to get this done. And this is my, what is it called? Oh my goodness, I don't have the pattern name on here. The Van Gogh shawl. So I want to finish that and get that done. So I really like that. So that is about all I've been working on. So what am I wearing today? This was a swap gift. So this was a gift from, I'm pretty sure it was a Nerd Girl Yarns swap, because these are Nerd Girl yarns, supernatural themed, but Nerd Girl yarns. And I'm pretty sure it was a Nerd Girl yarn swap. I don't remember who my swappee was. It was many years ago. And I'm sad to say that I've done many, many, many swaps. And I haven't really stayed in touch with more than maybe 3 of the people I swap. And I'm not necessarily my fault, not necessarily their fault. It's just we're all busy, a swap, you move on. But yeah, so this was a Nerd Girl swap. And I just pulled out this. This is also Nerd Girl yarn, and I want to finish it. Only it's the bane of my existence because it's cabling. I was in her random fandom club for several years. I have a tub and a half of her yarn from random fandom. I very rarely bought any other yarn. And I started making this cowl, and it's got trees. See the trees? And I'm pretty sure I'm going to run out of yarn. I have this much left. And it's been a while since I worked on it. And I don't know if I'm even going to finish it. I may rip it out because by now my gauge is probably off. And again, like I said, it's cables, and cables are the bane of my existence. I don't know what this project, let's see, what is the pattern? Hold on, I'm in my projects page. What is the pattern? The pattern is, go down, go down, go down. Look how old this is. It's all the way down. Oh, these are all my finished objects. Hold on. Recently finished. Let's do down. Right there. I call it Shark in the Woods. So it's called the Snowy Woods Cowl by Michelle Bernstein, and the yarn itself is this shark by Nerd Girls Yarn, right? I believe that's what it's called. It's in her Smashing colorway. This shark, Swallow You Whole, inspired by Jaws, and because it's Jaws. So I think it's beautiful, but whether I actually ever finish it or not is another story. Okay, so I think those are all my projects I wanted to share. So yarn. So I was thinking about this yarn the other day, and I'm wondering, where did I get this yarn? Now, I am really, really good about stashing my yarn. So I'm looking to see if I actually stashed this yarn. Let me see. I did. Look at that. I stashed this yarn. So, because I couldn't remember where I got it from. I did. I got it from the Crochet Guild of America show, and it looks like I stashed it in 2009, which could be when I got it. I could have gotten it earlier, and then that's when I stashed it. But it's just so gorgeous. Look at this. Look at this. It's British mohair, hand washed, lay, dry flat. It's silk and a mohair boucle, 54% mohair, 23% silk, 18% wool. It's heavy worsted. There are 380 yards, and it just says yellow. But look at it's like it's more than yellow. It's like it's a gold. It's just gorgeous. And I actually don't even know who. Oh, look, it's two skeins. So I have two skeins. So I have 380 yards here and 380 yards here. So what is that? 760 yards. So I can make something really nice with that. What should I make? It won't be big enough for a sweater, although I think it would be so gorgeous as something like that. Yeah, so I pulled this out of my stash at home. I was thinking about it the other day, and I'm like, I wonder where that is. And so I was at my other house, and I went and looked, and I found it. So yeah, isn't this gorgeous though? I don't know who the maker is. I got it, like I said, 2009 at the Crochet Guild of America show. They used to have the Crochet Guild of America show up in New Hampshire, and then they moved it, and since they moved it I have not been back. But it's just so beautiful. So this is a deep stash, and I'm wondering what to do with it. What can I do with that? So if you have any ideas, put them down below. Okay, I guess that's about it today. Don't think I have anything more to share with you. I'm looking around to see if there was anything else. No, I don't think I have anything more to share with you. So this week we're going into our next week of distance learning. Yeah. Wednesday is Earth Day, so do something nice for the earth on Wednesday. And yeah, I guess that's it. I guess I will see you again. I'm kind of trying to do these once a week, but like again, my Wi-Fi is so bad. Oh, I know what I have to show you. I have a bad kitty. She has developed a taste for white cords. My iPhone, you see that? My iPhone earplugs. She bit through them, like they're just hanging on. So actually I was talking about them on Facebook, and a friend of mine says she has an extra pair, so she's going to send me the pair, because they're tricky, because iPhone changed their plug, so you plug it into where the charger goes now, so you can't just buy any generic headphones. You have to buy iPhone earphones, they call them. But yeah, earphones, well, she has AirPods, so she's not using these anymore. So she's sending me these, which is cool. And that'll save me about 30 bucks, which is nice. But yeah, so Bad Kitty, she bit my husband's, he had a white charger for his tablet. And she bit it so bad, she bit it all along the cord that it wouldn't charge anymore. And in fact, I like tucked the cord down into the chair, and she kept trying to get it out. So they say that, I guess, that kitties can develop a taste for plastic and certain plastics, and she doesn't seem to chew on any of the black cords, only the white cords. So I wonder if it's the texture, because the white cords have a little bit of a different texture, or the flavor on them. I don't know what it is. So she's bitten that we have seen 3 cords now. So we're just trying to keep our cords, especially our white cords, out of her eye line, because she goes everywhere. So, but yeah, I guess that is about it that I wanted to share with you. So yeah, I think that's it. Okay, so I'll catch you next time. All right, thanks for joining me. Bye.